Disabled Students Allowance is something that comes from the government, so it's not something that comes directly from the college, and it's to support students who have disabilities of all different kinds and different severities, to support them in their studies in higher education.
I was entitled to obviously 32 hours per term. I was entitled to Apple Mac. I was entitled to Dragon Dictate and a couple other apps on the Mac.
So it perhaps means that students who wouldn't normally be able to do as well on their course, or sometimes even consider higher education, are able to do it because this money can help provide for them what they need. And that, as I say, that might be one-to-one support, it might be someone with them in class, it might be certain technology.
The benefits I basically had were a basic grants, which would help me pay out my student loans if I get the opportunity that I need to. My own simple equipment like a little MacBook, recording systems, a couple of softwares including Microsoft Word, and basically a little mind map system.
I know that the DSA is extremely useful for many students, and I know that many students have told us that they wouldn't have succeeded on their course without it.
The process of going through the DSA started, and this is how I did it, and this is how I recommend others do it, is you go onto Google and you type in DSA. It will then come up with Disabled Student Allowance .gov.uk. You click on that. You can then go to how to apply, because it'll be divided up in different categories. It will come up with PDF files of which you can download of the application form. But one thing that is important to take into account is that there's two forms there, so you do have to read the page quite carefully because it may be different for yourself.
The needs assessment is where you're interviewed by somebody who asks lots of pertinent questions and identifies what support the individual needs to overcome their specific learning difficulty or their physical disability.
You need to do a separate assessment for higher education, which will be what you would do, and whether usually that would be someone, a learning specialist, coming over to your house and asking you questions and such, and to see the level of your learning difficulty.
Well, a needs assessment is used to work out the best possible way that we can support you as a student, and it is tailored around the student's own individual needs.
I'd say to people who are hesitant or reluctant about taking up DSA and the support that's with it, that it's really daft, to be honest. I think it's been absolutely essential for me to get through my degree, and I think that there's a lot of hesitation about taking it on because they don't want to have the stigma of having the support. But actually, it's really useful.
It enables you to go far. It enables you to get better grades, but it also enables you to get the support you need and the equipment and resources you need.
Well, you've nothing to lose by applying for DSA. It could seriously benefit not only your academic achievement but also the enjoyment of your course. We've got a fully qualified team here who are friendly, approachable and experienced.
It just improves your whole learning experience and quality of life.
I think DSA has really helped me build in confidence. Just having the support and having a support person who you can speak to about improving your time management skills and your organisation and different aspects that you find difficult can really help you with your personal development.
It helps students progress through their course more smoothly, less stressfully, and hopefully builds their confidence to progress into the workplace.
As a result of the gained confidence that I have achieved over my second year, I applied to become the lead student rep in third year of my degree, which I've carried out this academic year, and it's been really good. And it's a role that has allowed me to build upon my skills and build upon my organisational skills.
I feel DSA and all the people that's helped me has made me who I am today as a performer, filmmaker and a writer.
I would say it's definitely worth it because it changes your whole learning experience and it improves it and just makes things easier.
Go for it. It can help out a lot. You can learn a lot more. It's much, much simpler than it looks.
I feel that some of the aspects that I've gained from the DSA has been directly had an impact upon me being able to get that role and be able to carry it out successfully.